So the craziest story actually just ended up coming out on Apple Insider yesterday. I'll leave this article link down in the description, but essentially what happened was, this is just another testament about how good of a job Apple did with the iPhone 11. So the iPhone 11 was a phone Apple made in 2019, and it was not a budget phone, but it was the cheapest iPhone 11 you could buy as of that moment. But I thought that iPhone was just amazing. I thought it, brought a lot to the table. It was cheaper than its predecessor, which we haven't really seen Apple done in many, many years. And I do think even now to this day, it's still a pretty decent pickup for sure. Now with this type of iPhone, what's so crazy to me is that according to this article, an iPhone 11 actually survived a 7-meter deep, fall into the lake for a week. So it ended up staying underwater 7 meters for about a week until it was rescued. So that is actually a really insane when you actually think about it, the fact that this specific device was able to last that long underwater. Now, you do have to remember our iPhones are water resistant, but they aren't really waterproof. So if you go ahead and actually dunk your water in a pool or dunk your iPhone in a pool, it's not a guarantee that it will actually be recovered and that it will actually be fixed. So, Apple doesn't really prevent it in those situations. They mostly prevent it in cases where, you accidentally dump a glass of water on your iPhone, things like that. Nothing's going to happen with your iPhone in that specific situation. But if you were to actually go ahead and, drop your water in a pool, I don't even think if it were to get water damage, Apple would kind of cover it, to be honest. So with this specific story, a student in Brazil, went ahead and dropped their iPhone in, a body of water, and then apparently after a week it was discovered and it was still completely functioning. Now this happened, like I said, in Brazil, and the craziest thing is this person was actually saving somebody from drowning, which is even crazier. But the iPhone 11 stayed underwater for that long period of time, and when it was recovered, they were actually able to still see that everything was basically still functional. The iPhone was still locked, which was great. And again, this just showcases that, most iPhones of modern time, the iPhone 12 and 13, would also probably survive the same fall. But the fact that an iPhone 11 is the main, kind of iPhone in the story, it makes me feel really good. And, to kind of sum it up, if you're somebody who does own an iPhone 11, this is just another testament about how good of a job Apple did with this iPhone. And I would clearly still recommend keeping your iPhone 11 for as long as you can. If you can keep it for the next 3 years, by all means go for it. If you have the money, then definitely upgrade. But the iPhone 11 I still think is a great, great iPhone for sure. And this is no exception. This story just makes the iPhone 11 that much more bulletproof in my opinion. So that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.